What's up, U-Skillz Army? What's up, suspicious observers? So, just a quick friendly reminder, the second biggest cover-up that the CIA and NASA are doing is covering up the hollow entrance of Earth. You can kind of tell that they're covering up with the poor edits here. And at the South Pole, the poor edit. Now, I was introduced to a Suspicious Observer, and I watched the movie he put out, and it talks about the poles shifting like this, and essentially, South America as it is right now will be the South Pole, and Indonesia as it is right now will be the new North Pole. And he goes in depth about how that all may happen, and so I just wanted to take a look at Earth as it would be if Indonesia was the North Pole. So obviously the North and South Poles as we know them now will be green again. It looks like Africa is still going to be a desert because it's still going to be on the equator. That's crazy. But land masses are definitely going to be moving because, I mean, Earth has to balance out again. So as soon as the pole shifts, the land masses will have to start moving again, like they did here. That was a quick and big shift there, huge earthquake that separated the continents. We talked about America's west coast moving in. You can see the lines of where it was moving here over the past few thousand years. And then you can see a whole bunch of moves happening away from the North Pole and from Asia moving. So when Indonesia is the North Pole, let's go ahead and get that there. That's north now. We're going to circle the equator. There's Africa, Europe, Greenland, Alaska, Canada, the Pacific Ocean. So this area, the Pacific Ocean, will likely gain more land. Maybe not, though. But Australia is likely to move more. It's already moved away from Antarctica. So has South America. But South America is going to be at the south now. So Antarctica and South America might still move further apart from each other. And Antarctica might move closer to Australia, actually. I don't know. There's a lot to look at. And it's going to be amazing because, I mean, this is a big cataclysmic event, a big kind of like biblical event that would happen, and it's going to create a lot of destruction, and many people may die, but, I mean, as a civilization, we're probably the most prepared out of any of the other civilizations before us. So we could probably survive through the shift, and then get new satellites back in the air, and watch the world as it changes, like this. So I mean, the Google Earth as we know it now, this is going to be old news in a few decades. Just imagine that. Like, you are looking at an old map, an old 3D map of the Earth. Because in 100 years, it won't look like this anymore. Or in about 100 years. I don't exactly know, or we don't exactly know, when the polar shift is going to happen. But we know it's going to be pretty soon. Because a lot of signs are pointing toward that, with the magnetic fields and whatnot. But it could be anywhere from 20 to 100 years, I think, is what they were saying. But if you want to see the full video about how the flip's going to happen, go look at Suspicious Observer. I'll go ahead and put the link directly to the video. It's about an hour and 17 minutes long. I'll put that link down in my description. But if you want to take a look at Google Earth and try and guess where the land masses might move, I mean, you can even view South America as the new North, if you wanted. It might be like that, even. I don't remember exactly how it's going to be, as he said it, but you can look at Indonesia as if it was the North, or South America as if it was the North. And either way, Africa, the desert there, the Sahara, is still going to be a big desert because it's still going to be in the hot zone. It's still on the equator. Actually, it's not technically on the equator right now. The equator is just a little south of it, but it's still going to be hot. And don't worry, guys. If you're watching this video, you're probably going to be fine. You just gotta be prepared. You gotta make a big bunker or find a nice big cave to go into, or stock up on seeds and canned foods and supplies. You just gotta prepare for a big cataclysmic event. It's the same thing people have been doing, preparing for nuclear fallout. I mean, nuclear fallout might be a bit worse than the pole shift, but the pole shift is going to be absolutely biblical in the way of damage. They were saying that most of America is actually going to be underwater because the Pacific Ocean is just going to wash up over it. But yeah, it's crazy to think about. Right now, you can kind of have fun thinking about it, just going on Google Earth and looking at Earth from a different angle. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Suspicious Observer, for the content and for informing us all. See you guys next time. Peace.